Hey guys, how y'all doing? Welcome back to Juju's Corner of Light Tarot. I appreciate you guys joining me today. All right, we're going to have some Sunday brunch today. This is a new thing I'm going to try. We're going to do 3 cards for each sign. We're going to talk about your current emotions, your challenges you may face for this week, and what you need to focus on. All right, I'm getting the cards shuffled up over here. I just want to know how my baby's doing, what kind of energies we dealing with for the work week ahead, and what we need to focus on. It's going to be okay. We're going to make it through. We all need a little inspiration and motivation, and hey, if we can figure some stuff out, we'll be all right. We're going to keep it moving. All right, so let's get it started for my Aries, all right? Aries, where y'all at right now? What's going on? What are your current feelings? So, I have the Queen of Cups. All right, so with this Queen of Cups, I feel like someone is feeling a lot of new energy, a lot of new emotions. Someone is having some new ideas that are going to be driving them forward and causing them to have this shift, causing them to have a change of heart. They are going to be healing some unblocked creativity, and this is going to be allowing them to move into a more prosperous time. All right, what are your challenges? I have the 7 of Pentacles. All right, with the 7 of Pentacles for my Aries. All right, I feel like you had took a pause. And sometimes you feel like pausing because you'll get started short term and you'll stop. But with this 7 of Pentacles, I feel like you are really focusing on the long game this time. You are pouring a lot into this. You are investing. You are really looking at your future goals, and you are trying to manifest and move, in the ways that will make these avenues possible. I feel like you guys are just really in inner energy where you want to move forward. You're no longer in this situation where you've had loss of focus. All right, some of you guys may have lost focus. You may have had to take a pause and a time out, and you're just getting revamped and regoing. But this is something that I do feel like you need to continue to move forward on. What do you need to focus on this week, my Aries? All right, you need to focus on the sun. So you need to focus on positivity this week, Aries. You need to focus on things that bring positivity into your life. You need to be very optimistic this week and enjoy happiness. You deserve that. Find the joy and the celebration in your life. You may need to connect with family this week, or friends, or people or places that bring you pleasure and get you closer to yourself, get you back to a more settled place, Aries. I feel like you need to be in an energy that's more conducive to what works for you. So I feel like you guys need to take this moment and just really focus on getting grounded, getting yourself together, and figure out what you need to be manifesting, what you need to be focusing on. All right. So Taurus, let's move on. What is your current energy? All right. So we have the 5 of Swords, Taurus. All right, so with this 5 of Swords, Taurus, we're on a Taurus now. I feel like you guys have been feeling really defeated lately. You guys have been processing some sadnesses and some grief. You guys have really been in a dark energy. I have to say, where you felt like you had to fight a lot. You felt like you constantly have to keep going. It's always something. It's always an issue. It's always, a lot that you have to deal with. And I feel like you just feel like you're stuck in these negative patterns. Taurus. Taurus, what are your challenges in this situation? All right, so I have the Knight of Cups. No, I'm sorry. This is the Knight of Cups. So with this Knight of Cups, Taurus, I feel like your challenge is you can't be yourself. You can't be free. You can't explore the things that make you happy. You can't bask in your ideas. You can't be free, so you're not being fruitful. You're very gifted, but you have not broken down these limits that people have placed on you, and therefore you're limiting yourself and you're limiting your possibilities. You're limiting what you're able to do at this time because you continually allow this person to feed your thoughts and they feed you negative thoughts, and there's no one there right now feeding you positive thoughts. I feel like you may need to connect with a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, someone to just help boost your energy, bring you some positivity and some positive energy into your life. What do you need to focus on this week? All right, so we have the Knight of Cups. So that was the King of Cups. This is the Knight of Cups. Again, we're still here in this emotional energy. You need to focus on your inner calm. You need to focus on new discoveries. You need to get in touch with yourself. You need to get in touch with what is going to fulfill you, what is going to bring you closer to your desires. You need to focus on movement. You need to focus on getting out of your current situation. You need to focus on things that bring you pleasure, moving more in the direction of those things. All right, you need to focus on self-reflection and looking over your past and figuring out why you've had to fight so long and how you can get out of this cycle. All right, that was for my Tauruses. All right, Gemini. Let's see what we got going on, Gemini. All right, so where are you now, Gemini? All right, so I have this Eight of Swords energy for my gems. All right, you guys are currently in this Eight of Swords. So with that, I see that some of you guys are right now in a place where you feel really stuck. You feel like you are always on guard. You are in this place where you constantly have to watch the things that are going on around you. You are just constantly in a place where you're having to figure out what's going on around you. And I feel like a lot of this is caused because you haven't let go of a lot of repressed emotions and ideas. I feel like you have the right values. So you value the right things and you're very hardworking and you're dedicated to your craft. But I feel like you just feel like you're always around strangers and there's really no one around you that you can trust, because at the end of the day, you haven't allowed yourself time to heal these old wounds, gems. All right. What are your potential challenges? All right. The Fool card. So with this, I feel like your challenge is you're afraid to take the necessary steps. You have learned life lessons, but you haven't learned everything you need from those lessons. And these karmic influences, these outside forces are going to continue to take you on these soul journeys until you discover this enlightenment. You guys have allowed yourself to be held back You keep on looking at short-term instead of long-term investments. You keep on looking at situations where you're like, okay, hey, I can, do what I want to. I can kind of, move like I want to do. But you're still being fearful. You're not having faith in yourself. And in these new beginnings and in these new journeys, you're not trusting the universe, or you're not going into the situation optimistically. So that's why you can't reach completion in these situations, gems. What is your focus for the week? All right, you have the Justice card as your focus for the week, gems. All right, with this Justice card, I feel like you need to find balance. You need to get to the truth. You need to get to the bottom of the hurt. You need to get to the root of the problem and be responsible for your actions in situations, because a lot of your choices have led to the consequences that you've been experiencing. Because everything is about karma. You can't, do things and not expect things to happen. You can't, constantly be in this negative mind frame and expect positivity. You can't constantly be on guard and not trust anyone, and expect to be able to have positive relationships and good foundations. All right. On to my Cancer babies. Cancer babies. All right. So, Cancer, I have the Chariot as your current feelings. So, with this Chariot, Cancer, I feel like you're having a lot of movement in your life right now. I feel like you're finally, believing in yourself, taking time to keep yourself in line, taking time to keep yourself grounded and balanced, and you are in a space where you're having a lot of confidence in yourself. You're trusting in the universe to provide you what you need, and you are, maneuvering towards your dreams. You are, doing what you need to do for self. You're not harming anyone else, but you are realizing that you have to do what you need to do for yourself. You're not being selfish in your actions, but you are being very determined, and you are moving towards what you want to do. All right. What are your challenges, Cancer? All right. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So your challenges and focuses need to be making sure that you're planting the right seeds, making sure that you are manifesting and unlocking the potential for the new opportunities that are going to arise. Making sure that you take action right now, making sure that you keep moving forward. Don't stop now. Don't get discouraged now, no matter what happens right now in your life and, inside what's going on with you. Make sure that you continue to stay on your desired path. Make sure you're still moving with confidence towards your abundance and the things that are going to bring you your desires, and closer to the things that you have always wanted, the things that you wanted to be able to provide, that balance and that love. Whatever it is that you've been moving forward, I feel like you're getting closer to that, Cancer. All right, what your focus is for the week? You need to focus on the Three of Pentacles, Cancer. All right, so with this Three of Pentacles, Cancer, like I said, you need to get focused. You need to learn how to have that self-confidence in yourself. You were not necessarily meant to fit in, so don't try to. You have to stand alone at times, but that's what makes you you, and that's what's actually going to help propel you forward. The fact that you are unique, and you set these goals, and you take these risks, and you have these fresh ideas. All right. My Leo babies. Leo babies in the house. Leos, Leos, Leos. All right. What are your current feelings, Leo? All right. So we have the Temperance card for my Leos. Leos, with this Temperance card, I feel like you guys are trying to find harmony and balance in your life currently. I feel like you are experiencing blending energy and ideas with people. You are finding a more purposeful path for yourself. I feel like with this Temperance, you are doing some self-healing. You are being patient and you are trusting that, you know, at the end of the day, you have so much knowledge and you have experienced so many life lessons that you are now able to take those life lessons and use them as spiritual gold. All right, you are able to help uplift and inspire, help blend, like I said, those energies and ideas and help find purpose for your life. What are your challenges in this situation? We have the Knight of Wands. All right, so no, the King of Wands. So with this King of Wands, all right, I see that someone is lacking the structure that they need to set up. They're lacking reliable energy, or they feel like they lack a reliable energy. So this is causing them to feel like they are by themselves. They don't have anyone that they can, you know, depend on or rely on. You know, yes, they're creative and they have these ideas and they want to move forward. They're a very big thinker and a leader. You know, they're very confident and smart, but they lack that dependable energy within themselves. They're so busy going off from one tangent to another one that they can't get balanced and centered and grounded and focused on one idea, one thought, really pouring that energy into that one main idea that they need to. They try to take on too many ideas and they're not really able to finish anything in that sense. What do you need to focus on? All right, you need to focus on the Knight of Wands. So with this Knight of Wands that you need to focus on, I see that you need to take those risks. Learn how to take the right risk, though. You have that zest for life and that determination and that drive to move forward and to follow through with these ideas. But you have to make sure you're not taking on more than you can chew. And you're dealing with a load that is going to be manageable. It's not going to leave you feeling overwhelmed. All right, Virgo. All right, Virgo, your current energy. So for my Virgos, I have the Ace of Wands. All right, Virgos, we're going to start off with the Eight of Wands for you guys. So with this Ace of Wands, I see that you guys are experiencing a lot of new passions, new ideas, new starts, new sparks within your life. You are a born leader, so I feel like some of you guys are expanding your ideas, and you're having some magic come forth in your life. You're having some of your manifestations come to light, I feel like, at this time. All right, what are your challenges? All right, we have the Death card. So, Virgo, with this Death card, I feel like you guys are having this metamorphosis, but you have to make sure that you are putting old ideas to rest, because these old ideas kept you stuck. These old ideas kept you in a place where You were kind of this hermit. You were kind of closed off and holding yourself back. With this death card, I feel like once you let go of those things that are no longer needed in your life, Virgo, I feel like you will be able to really move forward into your dreams and the things that you have been trying to manifest. These wishes and these opportunities are going to present themselves because they are meant for you. But you've just been kind of holding yourself back with doubt and being afraid to take those necessary steps, I feel like, Virgo. All right. What do you need to focus on? Your Nine of Cups. All right. So with this Nine of Cups being the focus, I feel like you need to focus on your rewards. I feel like you need to focus on all of the gifts that have been provided to you. I think you need to focus on having more faith in yourself and more faith in your situation, in your circumstances, Virgo. I feel like you need to take time to enjoy life, get back to the things that inspired you to start this path in the first place. Get back to the root of the situation and figure out what needs to be weeded out of the situation. All right, that's what I have for my Virgos. All right, up next, we have my Libras. All right, this one's for my Libras. All right, so Libras, what are your current feelings? Libra, current feelings. So someone is experiencing a lot of anxiety right now with this Nine of Swords. Someone is having a lot of nightmares and a lot of issues, heavy truths that are on their mind at this time. They are experiencing some disappointments, going through some times where they're having a lot of fears and worries, and maybe they have a lot going on their plate, or maybe they're just, but I do feel like you've been up, you've been in your emotions, you've been at a point where the anxiety has been making you feel like you're almost in autopilot. You really don't know what to do or how to maneuver forward because you lack balance right now. What are your potential challenges? All right, I see the Queen of Swords as your potential challenge. So with this Queen of Swords, I see that you have to speak your truth in the situation. You have to make sure that you're not giving others your voice. You have to make sure that you're taking in the right information right now. You're taking in, encouragement and positive thoughts. You need to make sure that you are not receiving false counsel at this time. You need to make sure that, you're not trusting in someone or putting a lot of hope into someone that has possibly let you down in the past, or someone who possibly just doesn't mean you well. They are a sense of comfort, and a sense they bring you a sense of comfort and a sense of love and a sense of peace, but at the same time they bring you a lot of chaos and a lot of crazy and a lot of emotions and a lot of negative. So I feel like you possibly need to steer clear right now. That's what it's feeling like. It's going to be a challenge for you to stay clear of these negative energies, because you're going to want to bring them in close, and I feel like it's going to bring you disappointments. All right, what do you need to focus on? All right, I have the Two of Pentacles being your focus, Libra. So with this Two of Pentacles being your focus, I feel like you need to get centered. Like I said, you're juggling too many tasks right now. You are um going through so much and so many changes, that things are really weighing you down right now. But at the end of the day, you're very ambitious, and I do see you doing some things that are going to be much more enjoyable for you soon. And I actually feel like someone who owes you a small sum of money is actually going to give it to you. Or something that's owed to you is going to be coming your way. Something that you deserved, something that was yours, is going to be coming to you soon. All right, but I feel like you have to get centered and find your balance. And Libra, you can do that. You can definitely do that. I feel like you may be finding some additional strength in an earth sign. So this is someone who is possibly a Virgo, a Capricorn, or Taurus. But I feel like this person is going to be bringing you, the most comfort at this time, and helping you keep your balance, helping you, stay focused and move forward. All right, that was for my Libras. All right, next we are going to be looking at my Scorpios. All right, so for my Scorpios. All right, so you are currently in the Six of Cups, Scorpio. All right, so with the Six of Cups, Scorpio, I feel like you are having a lot of options right now. I feel like you have a lot of mystery about yourself, and you are possibly, connecting with old friends or trying to assess your values. But I feel like you're just going through a period where you're having a lot of options right now. Or maybe you're, having to make decisions, or weigh out options at this time. But I do feel like right now you're assessing your values. You're in your water energy, so you could be dealing with a Cancer, another Scorpio, or Pisces at this time. But I feel like you are just in this place where you are really trying to weigh your options heavily. But I feel like there's a lot of uncertainty also with the situation, so that's making it even more difficult to choose, because you are dealing with forces that are mysterious to you. You're dealing with feelings that are mysterious to you. You're dealing with scenarios that are mysterious and new to you. All right, Scorpio, what are your challenges? All right, so I see the Magician. All right, the Magician. So I see that there's some magic taking place in your life. There are some outside forces working, and some deeply complex things going on with this situation. I feel like this is something that you've been manifesting for. I feel like things are connecting, and you feel like you found that final puzzle piece, that allows you to express more of your skills and talents and your creativity. But I do feel like you definitely need to steer clear of manipulation and people who intend to misuse their power or misuse their influence, misuse their title. Someone who is possibly going to not be seeking good intentions at this time. I feel like you need to be making sure that you are maintaining truth in your situation, and not keeping someone in illusions, because I feel like these illusions are going to allow for negative energies to come in. And excuse me. And I feel like, Scorpio, that this is going to be a time when you are really, like I said, needing to seek good intentions in this situation. Make sure that you are really, like I said, seeking that truth versus illusion. What is the focus? Y'all got me all the pieces over here, Scorpio. It's okay. We gonna get there. But yeah. So your focus for this week needs to be the Six of Swords. So with the Six of Swords, Scorpio, I see that you need to make sure that you are reaching out. You are going through a period of transition right now. You are going through a period where you are being elevated to a new level. And I feel like with these transitions, Scorpio, everybody's not necessarily meant to go to the next level. I feel like you need to gain more knowledge of your situation, gain more knowledge of things that are possibly going on. I feel like you need to listen more and talk less. But I do feel like you're going through this period of transitions where you're having new insight on things that, you once thought were very important. I feel like this could be dealing with the air sign, possibly a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I do feel like you are having transitions and you're moving forward, Scorpio. All right. So, moving on. All right. We have my Leo, my Sagittarius. I don't know where we at with Leos, Jesus. All right. So, we have my Sag babies. All right. So, for all my Sag babies. All right. Let's see what your current energy is, Sag. So I have the Seven of Swords for you, Sag. All right, with the Seven of Swords, Sag, I feel like some of you guys feel like you are stuck in a situation that you have no choice in. I feel like some of you guys are trying to figure out how to cut out these negative energies, these negative vibes, these negative things. I feel like you have a lot of choices that you need to make right now, and I feel like you need to pay attention and take in some knowledge about your situation. I feel like there probably is a situation around you that is involving some unaligned values. You are kind of suspicious of things that are going on around you, Sagittarius. You're feeling like you may require some space from the situation so that you can have some truth in the situation, because I feel like right now you feel like there's deceit in the situation for you, Sagittarius. I feel like you're possibly having issues